Okay. Does anyone recall what was happening previously on D&D? For inspiration.
Traveling. We're traveling.
I forgot to recap watch.
Wah, 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 wah.
Hey, I had stuff to do.
It's true. We all had stuff to do. It was a crazy week. So, previously on Dungeons & Dragons, you guys had rushed back to town after finding it was aflame, whilst you had been enjoying dinner and company over at Landry Di Serrano's place. Getting back to town, you had found that there were some slain nobles in the street, buildings were on fire, and there was lots of noise coming from the front of the newly restored Pantheon, the city's cathedral. And rushing over there, you guys had seen a group of goblins, which you engaged, only to get ambushed from behind by yet more gremlins. While you guys had your backs to the ropes and were down, some of you were down for the count, unexpected help arrived in the form of a brash young man with a chip on his shoulder and a fire in his belly, who showed up and helped kick some gremlin asses and save y'all. Upon healing up, you were, with the help of his previous caretaker, an older priestess named Sister Monica, you guys rushed out to see what was up when you heard a bunch of chillins screaming, and found at the front of the Grand Carnelian Hotel, of which Benito is now the junior manager, I guess. There was a whole gang of gremlins besieging some little chillins. Alexis was putting up her hands to try and maintain a protective bubble around her, Liliana, and Eiglin, along with another noble whose dog was trying to defend them and ended up getting killed by the gremlins. No. You managed to defend them, to drive off the gremlins, and seemingly help the chillins to escape. However, it was only after the fact that you realized that there was some sort of a spy that had gotten into town and had apparently kidnapped Liliana and Eiglin and had absconded with them by transforming into an eagle or an owl and whisking them away by air through the night. It was at that point that the nobles who had been out for a hunt earlier in the day returned, and upon learning that some of their children had been kidnapped, the two of the elves, Ambassador Arvinder Hloknar and Prince Varnadil Kirmun, both set out at once on their horses, intending to smite the bejesus out of the knavish gremlins.
Didn't go very well.
It did not. As a matter of fact, when they reached the bridge on the north side of Roselle, there was a tremendous explosion of light and flame, and a thunderclap shook the city as stones and dirt and water rained down, along with horse parts.
Lord would be proud.
When the bridge got blown up and sent them tumbling. Were they not both fairly proficient mages, you're pretty certain they would have met the same fate as their horses. At any rate, incapacitated as they were, you guys decided to see if you could perhaps track down these abductors yourselves. And Melon's handful decided to help you out with some supplies. While you were getting these interesting alchemical supplies from the goblins, one of you, I believe, I think it was Valena or possibly Pickle, spotted the wee lass Alice struggling with a heavy backpack, seemingly intent upon following you guys and helping out, until Pickle and Valena pointed out that it might be best if they stayed here to help protect Karina and the others from the unwanted advances of the Viscount Glovelli.
Also known as Count Doodoo.
Also known as Count Doodoo. It is true. So, with that, you were about to set out when you were joined by one Smokey, the same artillerist who had managed to help break Pickle out of jail not long before. And at present, let's see where we are here. So at present, in Roselle, the sun has fully set at this point, but in between the gaps of the acrid smoke from the dying fires, you can see that the clouds have started to part and the silvery moon bright pool has risen. As you're about to ford the river to begin your pursuit, you hear the sound of Bonk and Melon arguing in the distance behind you. From near them, you can see Emil laughing after a while, and he gets in between the two of them, kind of jumping up and down excitedly and making a motion with his hands as if like somebody with a huge head or something like that. And he points around, and you're looking kind of curiously, and you can see him dancing around Gloom, who she actually looks like she's excited too.
What?
And, yeah, Gloom actually looks like she's excited. And
wow.
She kind of clasps her hands together, like holding her staff, and she looks like she gives Melon big puppy dog eyes. At which point, Melon seems to tap a finger to her lips and think for a moment before she just kind of nods and just waves her hand like, "Okay, off with you then." And it's shortly thereafter that you notice that the tiny goblin druid comes trotting up after you, her mushroom cap bouncing as she goes. "Oh, it's going to be so good to get out of this big city and talk to some more sensible creatures like birds and rabbits. Oh, and if we need to get those elf cubs out quickly, I can always turn into a mastiff or a pony."
Okay, Fluttershy.
So, you guys will be joined by Smokey and...
A bandit.
No, she's not a bandit. She's a druid. We just went over that. Smokey and the druid.
Oh, sorry. I keep doing that.
She could turn into a badger, and then she'd be Smokey and the badger. But
oh, that'd be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. But that's not particularly great for overland movement. So... there are a couple different routes that you guys could take to get over to Pater's Bald.
If we do the direct route, I feel like we're going to be falling into more traps.
It is certainly possible. The two main routes available to you would be there is... let's see... There's the main road, which is West Gulf March. That's the yellow highway that goes along the coast. And then there's also there's also the local farm road, which isn't as well maintained, but it still should be pretty quick going. It's the George River Road, which runs along the south side of Bloomwood. That you could also take. So those are the two main routes open to you.
What do you guys want to take? What would you guys want to take?
Yeah, while you're mulling this over, Smokey says, "Well, either way we go, there's probably going to be trouble. So I guess it depends on what sort of trouble you want to encounter. You know, one way, if there's more bridges, who knows if that mad bomb is still out there. If we go the other way, could be ambushes. Or it could be the reverse. It's hard to say with these gremlins. So both ways look like they'd be about the same travel time as far as I can tell.
Well, I particularly don't want to blow up.
Yeah,
The
the
farm
thing
road
is,
will
we got to cross the
probably-
bridge either way. There's either the
Farm
one
road will be
about
less
a quarter
known.
mile north of Roselle, or there's one about a mile and a half east of here along the Farmers Road.
We see which way they took.
They took to
What do
the
we
air.
Oh, that's right.
Let's take the
Farmers
farm.
Road will probably be less
Uh,
traveled.
I was going to say, let's do the Farmer's Road.
All right, Farmers Road it is. And at that, Gloom responds, "Oh, goody! That'll lead closer to the forest. I bet there'll be fish in the stream too that I can chat up. Oh, do you think we'll see an osprey?
A what free?
An osprey, a fish eagle.
I hope not.
Oh. So you guys
Maybe.
begin heading off along the farm road. I would like some survival checks from two people. Two people. Give me survival checks, please.
Let me see what mine. Who's got the highest?
Well,
Give
if
me
you could
one.
check the if you want to look down in resources, we do have a party matrix in there that you could
Not me.
consult.
You don't want me to do it. Mine's a -1.
Oh, give me 1 sec. I can tell you
It's a 0.
about mine.
Zero's better than
Who
what
left?
I got.
Hang on.
Only we had a ranger.
You do have a ranger.
He's
Yeah, hang
directionally
on.
challenged.
Yeah, our ranger is directionally challenged, actually. It seems to be some sort of a curse, you think. Either that or he's just so gaga over Valena that he can't see straight because she's around.
That's
Ooh.
probably it.
Could be. Could be.
It no doubt is. So it looks like Valena...
Survival.
It looks like Valena has the
Yeah.
highest survival. Let me see what
I got a
Gloom
+4.
and Smokey looks like.
I have a +2. So,
Okay. So Gloom is +4, Smokey is +4, so Valena's +6. So I guess we'll let
And Zerek's +4.
okay. So let's do Zalric and Valena then, I suppose.
sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. Where is Valena's character sheet? 13 and a 12. Okay. All right. So you guys, it takes it's Smokey estimates that it's going to be about a 2-hour hike to get over there, no matter which way you go. The longer portion of the journey, though, once you hit the Burwood, she says, yeah, there's a good reason why it's called the Burwood. It's all full of briars and nettles and brambles and such. I think
Those kind of birds.
yeah, so it's a real sticky, thorny issue. So, once we get there, we're going to have to either cut our way through or probably try and see if we can't find some gremlin paths or animal paths that lead through the brambles if we want to make any progress. The other option, of course, would be trying to approach along the coast. We'd be more exposed, but, might not have to go through so many brambles if nobody falls off a cliff and breaks a neck.
Let's walk on the beach sounds more preferable to me.
It would.
I mean, walk on the beach is great. If there was a beach, it's mostly cliffs.
Let's do the brambles.
Tall rocks
I can always
with
tell.
jagged rocks down below. Surf.
On a beach.
Not much of a beach. You begin moving on. As you proceed east, you pass through some small mountains, more like rough hills, before you finally come upon a spot where the the farmer's road crosses the DeGeorge River. And here you see that there is a wooden bridge that leads across it. And as you draw near, go ahead and give me some perception checks.
Everyone or just people with...
2 people.
Okay. +0 for me.
What check?
Perception.
Mine's a -1. Don't ask me.
Mine's a 0.
Mine's a +4.
All right, that's
There you
pretty good.
go.
Then you do it, fancy.
Yeah, it looks like Valena and Gloom are wrapped up in conversation with each other right now.
Right.
So
Go ahead and do a big +0. I could roll well. Awesome.
okay, and I'll roll for
Zelric rolled a 16.
nice.
You rolled a what?
19.
18? 19.
19.
All right,
Ooh.
so the 2 rangers are at the front of this group, while the 2 druids are lagging behind, talking with each other. Up front, the two lookouts, Smokey and Zalric, as they're approaching this bridge, they look at each other almost at the exact same time, and Smokey just kind of drops down to one knee and she says, I gotta tie my bootlaces. Something came loose over here. It's like, you think you can help me, tall guy?
Yeah, no problem. What's up?
All right. So she says, in a hoarse whisper, she says, "You see that lookout in the tree on the near side of the bridge? Well, I see there's another one in a tree on the far side of the bridge. I think we got ourselves an ambush here."
Have they given warning to anyone that they see us yet?
It don't look like it. Let's see. So let me put some tokens on this map so that you guys can see.
We could take them out before they alert everyone else.
It is a possibility. Let me see. Where are the characters? Nope, I'm on the wrong layer of the map. That's why it's not showing up. Womp womp. Get off there.
Womp
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
All black to me.
Let's see. Yep, it's definitely all black. So objects and tokens. I will get the hang of this at some point. Hey.
Oh, say something.
There we go. All right, so there's the party star. So if you guys would put your tokens on, like, over in this general area, anywhere like left
right.
of the party star, if you would please.
Oh.
And I will reveal the 2 lookouts that your intrepid scouts have found. To the left of the star, I said, not the right.
No.
Okay.
I know Zalric's directionally challenged, but what about Benito?
Oh, there he goes. He just popped in.
Mm-hmm.
To the left of the star.
He's twice.
I'm
Yeah,
on there
he's-
twice.
To the left.
Benito's on there twice.
Oh. Let me reload my screen. Maybe I can get it to show up right. Now I see myself twice. All right. There we go.
Good.
I knew it.
Okay, so at the moment, you guys have spotted the gremlins that are looking out in the trees, and you're kind of waiting while Smokey is tying her, pretending to tie her bootlaces. Let's see, is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Zelric says to Smokey, the one closest to us, this side of the bridge, and we can just take him out.
She says, "Yeah, I think I probably can. So, how about on 3? 1, 2. All right, roll initiative.
Okay, cool.
Where is my... That I will roll on here because that you're on everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. The question is, how do I add characters to the initiative? I don't even know.
I'm
I don't
going
get a
to
bonus for
roll
initiative, do I?
with dice.
Ooh, oops.
If only Kelsey was here, because she knows how to do this. Oh, I think
what
I have
is
to do
my-
like add turn or something like that. Why are these girls not on the right layer of the map? Layer, token layer. Layer, token layer.
Dude.
Layer, token layer. Alright.
So did you say the 0.1 is your dexterity bonus?
Yes.
How
So
do I get this guy back out?
I'd be like 6.3.
6.2. I mean, 4.2.
Alright.
11.
So
6.2.
I fucked something up. So everyone do your initiative.
Mine's 11. I rolled math rocks.
Math rocks, okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
roll a.
As soon as I figure out how to get
I could redo
around
it.
here, 32,
22.
32. No, I'm fixing somebody's hit
Yeah.
points. And her hit points. Oh yeah,
So,
you guys got the benefits of a long rest.
I'll let the D&D Beyond do it, and it rolled a nat 1. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna roll regular dice.
All right. Oh yeah, maybe I can get it to.
And math rocks.
Maybe I can get it to do initiative by rolling it from there. Let's see. Does this work? No.
You just click on the character.
I got a nat.
Oh,
20
add turn.
on,
Okay, add
I
turn.
got nat.
Add turn. It didn't do her thing. Why didn't it do her thing? I'll just do it by hand. All right, so that's a 17 for Smokey. Oh, okay, I see how to do it now. Okay, so 17 for Smokey. Let me do Gloom. What's hers? Hers is a 7 because she's not paying attention.
I apparently was really not paying attention.
Okay. Let's see. Let me roll for Valena. Hers is a +2. That's 13 for Valena. Turn. Okay. What did the rest of you guys get?
I rolled
I
a
got a
nat
nat
1.
20 plus 2. I got 22.
11.
22 for
Ah.
Zalric. All right.
I got a nat 1.
No
Well,
dexterity bonus.
0.1.
So that's a 2 for you then.
If you want to round up, I'm fine with that. But 1.1.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at your sheet for a second. I
Yeah.
thought, oh yeah, your dexterity is 0, so that's just a 1. Okay. I gotcha. Then let's see.
Yeah.
Better than mine, probably.
What did Pickle get?
11.
All right.
Still better than
I
yours.
used my math
Everybody's better than me.
I mean, it'd be hard to be lower than a 1 unless someone had a dexterity penalty. Let's see. What did Venito get again?
6.
He's trying to keep you company down there.
I'm gonna be dead last.
As long as you're not dead first.
This is true.
Okay, so that's 7 of them. Let me roll for the gremlins. They're way down there too.
La la la.
They're gonna get surprised.
Yeah, they will not be acting. Well, We shall see. Because they see you, but they're kind of anxiously, they're a bit nervous about doing anything yet for whatever reason. So Zarek, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Zarek, seeing the one of the tree nearest them here, is gonna do a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then try to shoot him out of the tree.
All right, bonus action Hunter's Mark. Go ahead and make your attack. These guys do have some cover from the trees, but a 20 is still...
Dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20 is still enough to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You KO that guy in a single hit. He falls out of the tree and waxed like half a dozen branches on the way down before hitting the ground.
He hit every ugly stick going down.
He hit every ugly stick, which is impressive because it looks like he kind of looked like that before. So it's even worse. Smokey, she lowers her rifle and takes aim at the one across the way. Let me see how far that is. All right, it's at 60. With the penalty for it being beyond the range increment of her musket, unfortunately, she fires off a shot, and it blasts off a branch next to the one over here, but leaves it unharmed. And she says, "Damn it!" All right, Valena looks up and in surprise at all this happenings, and she says, "Oh, are we doing battle again? It's so soon."
Seems to be.
So Valena, let's see what she's going to do here. She has some cantrips, I believe. She says, "Oh, well, I don't think I can hit him from that far away. I'll have to run across the bridge, but I'd rather not go running ahead."
Yeah, I'd stay off the bridge right now. We don't know if it's been trapped or not.
Oh, that's a fair point. So she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she will ready a cantrip in case anything comes into hitting distance. She'll ready poison spray in case anything comes within range.
Is her token on the map and I just don't see it?
She's south of us, like 4 south of the star.
Yeah, okay. I just don't see her token.
Oh, do you not? Let me check her token.
I can see her token.
It's just... All right, maybe that's
a
different.
She's due west. She's 2 squares due west of the dead gremlin. So you might, if you don't see her, it might be that her settings don't allow you to see her. So let me take a look here.
No, I can see her though.
Yeah, everybody
That's
else
the thing.
probably just browser being weird.
Yeah, it's set to show to all players, which would definitely include.
Okay, I reloaded the screen, refreshed, and it showed up.
Okay,
So,
all right, cool.
After this, I might just go to a different browser if that helps any.
Yeah, I found that Edge works pretty well.
I'm using Chrome. Yeah, I'm on Chrome.
Yeah.
It's working
Yeah,
good for me.
Chrome is what I'm using for the screen that you guys can see, and then the
I'm on
one that I'm actually
Firefox.
doing all my work on is Edge. So that's why I have to do it the VTT when you guys are playing over here as well, because Chrome putzes out when I'm trying to DM from it. Okay. So let's see. It is Pickle's turn.
The pickle.
What would our melee specialist like to do in this range situation?
She would like to go running up to the first schmuck she sees, but that bridge may go boom. So
It
I can
is
go to the
certainly a
Veneto
possibility.
and smack him.
Sorry, what?
You said the first smuck. You
Uh,
can
Hey! Shots fired. Yeah. Okay, do I see anybody closer?
Make a perception check.
I knew it. Okay. So I know it's gonna be a -1. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the sheet. 15?
So looking around, trying to find evidence of any other gremlins, you do notice something that looks kind of interesting. It looks like this river is flowing. Let's see, what direction was it flowing? I think it's flowing. This is the south. It's flowing from south to north. You do notice on the south side of the bridge, it looks like there's some footprints leading down into towards the bank from the near shore, from over here. And the footprints look like they're about your size. It looks like there's been a lot of traffic going up and down this bank over here. That's the only thing that you see.
Well, and holding my action until I see somebody close by is not going to help because I can't move and attack if I hold my action.
I mean, you could get up to the bridge and hold a melee action, or hold an action with like one of your javelins.
Fair, very fair.
Let's see, what's the range increment on a javelin? Range 30 feet, so and a maximum of 20. So I think you have disadvantage on ranged attacks beyond 30 feet, but it's not impossible. So you could, let's see how far away. So at present, it would be disadvantage to hit this guy. Disadvantage to hit that guy.
Hold on. Even if I move up to the front of the bridge?
Yeah, because it's more than 30 feet, so it's like 50 feet from the foot of the bridge, and the range increment on a javelin's 30. So I mean, it's disadvantage, so you might still hit. It's be a tough shot.
I think I want to move. Hold on, how far can I move?
Your movement's 30.
30. Ooh,
So
more than I thought it was.
So you get
I want to move about there, and I will just hold it. And if somebody comes within swinging distance, I'm gonna smack them.
Alrighty, sounds good.
And that's my turn.
The one who's up in the tree. I mean, you guys saw these guys in their ambush spots, but they still had lookouts. They were able to see you, so you didn't really surprise them. It's just that they got caught on the back foot because they were waiting to see what you did. The one in the tree, he yells out something, which you understand, as do your two goblin friends. He says,
and Zelric understands it.
Oh yeah. So he yells out in the goblinoid language. He says, "Hey, Pops, time to clear out. We got to blow this joint."
Oh no, you don't.
And then he takes aim on, let's see, the one who's been the most effective so far is definitely the goth-looking elf. So he's going to take aim on Zalric and try and shoot Zalric. Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right, an arrow goes whistling past Zalric and disappears.
That was a mistake, buddy.
Harmlessly into the trees beyond.
Wow.
And with that, he curses, and you see him bounce out of sight as he tries to hop down the tree, and he's currently making his way down the tree,
Watch him out.
keeping the trunk of it to conceal himself from you guys. Not doing a great job, but he's still got the benefits of improved cover from it. Gloom, she's like, "Oh no! Why did it have to be gremlins already? Oh, I was afraid this would happen."
That's what we're after?
Well, yeah, but I mostly came along because I wanted to be in nature. She says, "Oh." She says, "Valena, wait for me." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She runs over towards Valena, and she is going to ready. What's she going to ready? She gets over there, and you see her just she like sticks her hands down into the soil with her fingertips, and she just pushes them away from her, and she just clears out a big hole in the dirt, and she hops down inside of it and just hunkers down there.
She looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, so basically all you can see is you can just barely see the top of her mushroom as she's like hunkering down in the hole, and you can hear her tiny voice squeaking out to Valena. She says, "If you want to get down here, there's room for enough for the both of us, I think." Benito.
Alright, so does Benito notice anything around him? Like anybody else hiding nearby?
Give me a perception check.
Nope. 4.
You said a 4?
Yeah, 4.
Or
You're still kind of you're not used to being out in the woods, and you're pretty sure that was a mosquito that just tried to bite you. Is that skunk cabbage you smell? You hope it's just skunk cabbage, not an actual skunk. Yeah, you don't see anything.
So he's going to try to put hex on this guy over here.
All right, you is that a saving throw, or does it just happen?
It just happens.
All right, so you can still make out a little bit of him over there, in spite of him trying to use trees for cover, and you have put the hex upon him.
And then I'll go make since he's climbing down the tree, I'll make his the one that affects dexterity.
Okay.
And what is it? I think it gives him disadvantage, was it, or negative?
Yeah, I think it's disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Disadvantage, okay. So then he's going to do the Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Blast.
All right. 13.
You say a 13?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the cover this guy has from the tree trunk plus whatever armor he's got on, you end up simply blasting the tree trunk near him. Now your pushing blast does cause the tree to shake as it hits the tree, and you hear him go "Ah!" But he does not manage to get knocked off or hit.
Oh, I didn't change it. He says it's the other one.
You can have multiple. I think you can have multiple invocations active at once, from what I remember. That's how I've always done it in like games like Lost and whatnot.
What I mean is he has the invocations that he has right now is the one that gives him advantage on concentration, and then the one that gives him advantage because the extra damage agonizing. Those are the ones he has.
Oh, okay. So he's got damage and concentration. He doesn't have the pushing one.
No, he doesn't have the pushing.
Oh, okay. Well, it still shakes the tree a little bit from the impact of your Eldritch Blast. All right, and bringing up the rear, Voltan. What you want to do?
back from the rear.
I was thinking Benito might move. Is going to move up next to Pickle.
Okay.
He's actually Voltan's gonna move up here. He's gonna, as a bonus action, he's gonna look at his blade and cast Wrathful Smite.
Oh no.
Oh,
And he's
that's clearly
gonna
wrath.
have it. He's gonna have it up. It's just a concentration for up to a minute.
Okay. Wrathful Smite.
I'll put it in the thing.
The Smite of Wrath.
And then that's just a bonus action. Can I make a perception check? See if there's anything around us.
Yes, go for it.
I can feel you.
I saw nothing.
Nothing at all.
What did you get?
I rolled a 4.
You just saw Venito swatting at what you think what was probably a mosquito or something. It's
a very big mosquito.
Yeah, I mean it's dark out here. The moon is up. You're by a water source. Yeah, there's stuff in the air. A lightning bug flashes like right in front of your eyes, and it kind of startles you, and you get distracted.
Oh yeah, no, that was awful.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna hold an action
Okay.
just in case if something pops up, be ready.
Roger that. Zalric, that gremlin on the other side, is still about 10 feet above the ground. He's mostly covered by the tree, but if you're to place a shot well, you could probably hit him.
I'll make it to here.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Not on the bridge.
Yeah, I'll make it to the corner of the bridge, so I think I'm more clear of the tree trunk.
Okay.
And
It'll be a -2 penalty instead of a bigger one, but yeah, you can go for it.
oh, Wonder's marked to him since the other one's dead, and wrong roll.
Okay, let me see if I want to see if I can try and turn up Jacob and
I
John's.
I rolled a nat 20. Hit him to roll a 26 on him.
Okay.
Holy frickles, man.
Jacob, I've already got your volume turned up to 200%, and you're still quieter than most of the others. And John, you're kind of on the quiet side too.
Give me one
Okay, I'll
sec.
take that
It
in a
may be
minute.
just
Y'all might need to adjust your own volumes.
yeah.
Let me see. I can probably turn up John a bit more, but I can't turn up Jacob any higher.
Give me a second.
Yep. All right. A nat 20.
How's that?
That is
Yeah,
better. I think that'll be workable.
I can turn it up even more. How's that?
More.
More?
So I hit him with 11 damage.
All right.
How's this?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think. I've still got you at 200%, but
I put myself at 200%, so at this point I don't know what to do.
Okay. Note to self: get Jacob a better mic.
Yes, basically.
12 damage.
So you hit this gremlin so hard that you
Make his ancestors
right through the forehead, out the back of the skull. He goes flying out of the tree and just lands down in the dirt with a solid thunk. And you just hear, ugh.
Nice shot.
Have you ever heard of a archer named Dasha?
Folklore.
Yeah, folklore.
So the funny thing is, in my world, Dasha comes from the same nation that we're currently in.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, the area she comes from is
folklore.
is more like Sicily versus, mainland Italy or whatever, but it's still similar.
That's funny.
Never go in against the Sicilians when death is on the line.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. All right, so I'm guessing.
Inconceivable.
All right, so I think you still have a bonus action left unless you moved your hunter's mark onto the new guy.
I did.
Okay.
That's why I rolled the 1d6 at the bottom.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. So that's it for you. Smokey, seeing that both guys are down, she heard this guy call to someone else. She says in language you guys can understand. She says, "I think there's probably still another one of these bozos around. Keep your eyes peeled." And she's going to move off over this way and try and get better line of sight. Perception for her. She says, There's some. It looks like some stuff is half rigged up under this bridge, but I don't see nobody. Valena, she says, if there's a bomb, then perhaps we should cover. I think Gloom might actually have the right idea, and she hops down in the hole with Gloom, in case you guys need to do any disarming of explosives.
Oh.
Pickle.
Wah.
What you want to do?
Well. Oops, I scared my cat. Man. Hey, I'm realizing the disadvantage of not having spells. So, Milky is doing what now?
She ran over here and was doing a perception check to see if she could see anything underneath the bridge. So she's ready to action with her gun in case she sees anybody, but she didn't spot anyone under the bridge. So she's kind of still surveilling the area to see if she sees anything.
Okay, and where did we hear the voice coming from?
You had heard the voice come from this tree over here.
Sorry, let me zoom out.
Yeah, so that gremlin was shouting a warning to someone else apparently, and you've not seen where that other person is yet.
How deep is the water?
Well, I mean, it depends on what point in the river you're at. Near the banks, it's shallow. In the center, give me a survival check.
That's gonna be great.
So is it half speed in the water?
Yeah.
13.
13. From where you're standing, you can see down into it a little bit thanks to your dark vision and the moonlight. It looks like it's probably about 10, 15 feet deep at the center.
Too deep for me.
So yeah, about 15 feet deep here, probably like 10 here, maybe about 5 at the edges. So it's this stream is being fed by some nearby mountains, so it's not real broad, but it is flowing fairly swiftly and deep.
Well, I want to run across the bridge, but I don't want to go kaboom.
That is fair.
Can somebody check the bridge for freaking traps or something?
Working on it.
Alright.
And not get shot in the process.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I take it you're holding an action, Aaron?
Let me scooch forward a couple and try. Wait, that guy's already dead. Never mind.
You might be able to get over to the bank and see under the bridge and see if you see anybody.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, no, the banks are difficult. The banks are definitely difficult terrain because it's all muddy. But yeah, you have still plenty of movement to get down there.
People have an apple bomb?
No, I don't have anything ranged except for my javelin, and there's nothing to javelin at. So
I have an apple bomb, but I'm not sure if it would work in this case since
well,
I don't see anybody.
I'm gonna stay put and wait for something to come out at us, and that's my turn.
All right. Let's see.
This sucks.
Right. While you are down there, suddenly there's an explosion in your midst. Right here, something explodes in a 10-foot radius, hitting both Smokey, Venito, and Pickle.
Ouch.
For 8 points of damage.
No saves?
Let's see. Would this be a save? Yeah, give me a reflex save. Actually, yeah, this would allow save.
Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity. Oh god.
Wrong game.
This is why I hate switching back and forth between Pathfinder and 5th edition.
That
Do you say an 8?
Can I make a 0 to this?
18.
An 8. All right.
18.
18. That makes a big difference. So you succeed and take half damage. So you'll take 4 points of fiery explosion. What did you get, Landon?
Can I add a 0 to it?
I mean, you can add all the zeros you want, but I mean, it doesn't actually add anything. All right.
No, just 2.
All right.
I'll spend a 0.
So you take 8 points of fire damage from getting blown almost to bits.
Ellie.
Smokey. It's gonna be close. How does she do? She got an 18 as well. So Smokey also takes 4 points of damage. And she says, "Crap! It's that bomber again." Let's see if she can see him yet. She says, I can't spot the fucker. Where the hell is he?"
I don't know.
All right.
I want to smash it.
Gloom says, "Oh, I don't like this." She says, "Val, stay put." And she hops out of her hole. 5, 10, 15. Oh, sorry. She runs over here. And she says, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but you see a flame appear in her hand. And she kind of pulls down her mushroom cap and in front of her eyes, and she just kind of lobs it underneath the bridge. Let me roll with disadvantage for her.
Oh my gosh.
So it ends up fizzling in the water right around midstream. But you, from under the bridge, when she did that, you did hear a "Nyah!" So whatever it is, sounds like it's definitely still underneath of the bridge, and it just got freaked out by someone throwing flame at it.
Do it again.
All right, Venito, it is your go.
There's like the bombers under the bridge? Alright. So let me see. 20. He'll move up to try and stay in the difficult terrain. What is that?
All right.
Alright.
So
They should be beside the bridge, hopefully out of the difficult terrain.
all right, give me a perception check.
Alright. 13.
13. Looking under the bridge, you can see what looks like there's several barrels under here that have been placed at both ends of the bridge, like some over here and some in those locations. So 4 locations with some barrels, and a couple of them have, it looks like ropes. They almost look like ropes that are coming off of them, and they're kind of woven through the supports of the bridge to a spot in the very center. And hanging down from the center of the bridge, you see what looks like it almost looks like an unlit lantern of some sort. It's kind of weird looking. But you do not,
like Minecraft.
yeah. So however, do not see whatever mastermind has rigged all this up yet. You do notice that, in spite of all this rigging, it looks like one of the barrels, the one over here, you don't see a rope. You don't see a fuse coming off of it yet.
Oh, feeling about it.
Well, I don't know what would happen. If you... Oh, no. He's going back up. Let me see here. Yeah, he's just going to back up,
All
try
right.
to get. Thinking go right about
We're
here,
Alrighty.
and he can't do. He didn't spot anything else, so he's going to like just convey what he just saw to everybody else.
All right. So there's a bunch of stuff rigged up under the bridge, but he hasn't been able to make eyes on whoever the hell has engineered all this. Voltan, what you going to do about it?
So Voltan is gonna rub on this side, see if you can see the
Perceive.
fuck.
Perceive as hard as you freaking can.
I really hope so. Well, that is a 16.
16's pretty decent. You do notice what looks like something that's kind of strange. You know, this river's flowing pretty quickly in the middle of the stream, but you see around here there's a big, it almost looks like a big piece of bamboo sticking up vertically from the water's surface. Which, you know, bamboo doesn't really grow around here, and it certainly wouldn't grow in the shade underneath of a bridge.
Oink.
Very strange. Very strange.
I'm gonna lob a javelin at it.
Okay, go ahead and give me a check. It's going to be a disadvantage, but let's see what you got.
Give me with your best shot. I just grab it. Because they're probably using it to breathe.
I rolled really high on both of them. 13 plus. So a 17 was the one with disadvantage.
Okay, nice. You might want to take up spearfishing as a hobby if you ever decide to, keep hanging out with Landry. So you reach back, lob your javelin with expert position, aiming so that it strikes just short of the bamboo, so it'll penetrate the water and intersect whatever is just below the water surface. And the water kind of like bursts into like foam as whatever was down there just like springs up and flails. And when it does, you see this fucker.
No, there you are, shithead. Do I do damage? I guess I would do damage to him, right? Or did I hit him?
You definitely do damage. Go ahead and roll damage, and I believe you had a smite going.
It doesn't count. It's for melee.
Oh.
I can... I think, yeah. Branding smite's the only one that does it, because I think even my regular smite, it has to be melee. Yep,
Gotcha.
Melee attack.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate soul.
Oh. It is what it is. But I'm still gonna roll that. I did 4 points.
But the creature does have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
No, it has to be a melee attack.
Oh. Both?
Yeah, the next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during your spell duration. So that wasn't a melee, it was a ranged.
No, it's melee attack just deals extra damage. But it says additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Would it?
Right, javelins, according to this.
Let me take a look at your character sheet and see here. Just a second.
Yeah.
There, I
The
can
way
put
the
it
spell
up.
reads, it doesn't have to take. It only has to take separate things.
Yeah, it requires a hit from a melee weapon though, because you'll note it says additionally.
Yeah.
So additionally
I
implies
thought
that
it
the
was a
first
separate
thing needs
thing.
to happen in order for the second thing to happen. So
Okay.
Yeah,
I was reading those separate.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Javelin doesn't count as a melee weapon, even if thrown.
No, because
That's
he's
thrown.
throwing it, so it's ranged.
No, I'm throwing it.
Gotcha.
See, if I had Thunderous Smite, it would have done something.
Womp womp.
No.
All right. Well, you do manage to hit this dude. This and you see this
So how much damage did you do?
4 points.
4 points of damage.
4? Okay.
So you nicked him one. Why is it not showing the health bar? Well, that's fine. You don't know. Yeah. So you nicked him one. And when you do, what's her name? Smokey's he's like, I saw that, and she is going to take her held action to shoot at it.
Okay.
That is a miss, unfortunately. She says, "Ah, damn it! These are not favorable shooting conditions. Too much water." All right. Anything else you can do, Voltan, or are you?
That's it. I can really just swing the weapon, and that's it.
All right. Zolric, you saw a bunch of water splashing under there. What you gonna do?
Alright, it's going to move to right here beside Voltan.
Nope. And you looked. You can see under there with your elfin eyes. There's an elderly gremlin under there splashing around in the water. He's got one good eye. He's wearing an outfit that almost kind of looks like a boy. So it's the same dude as from the graphics from the last YouTube video that I posted for last week's session. So it's that fucker with the red handkerchief and the jack boots and the little uniform.
There's no other enemies around that he can see, so he's going to put Hunter's Mark on him, and then launch your arrow
All right.
right at his head.
Let's see. What'd you roll for your attack?
Nat 1. I rolled a 7.
Oh, a nat 1?
Yeah.
All right. So
All them 20s and then a nat.
a nat 1. So you missed the guy. You missed the gremlin, and you hear it go, whew. But when you do,
I shoot the barrel behind him.
when you miss him, you notice that your arrow sinks into the barrel behind him, and there's a kind of a hissing sound.
Oh, woof.
Zarek says, "Take cover."
All right, I want everyone to give me a reflex save who is within 10 feet of the bridge.
Is that dexterity?
Woo!
Yes, dexterity.
21.
All right, you pass.
Ooh, 24. Nat 20.
Okay, you hurl yourself free. Zoltan? Or Voltan?
I'm rolling shit. I rolled a 6.
6? Okay. So the barrel over here explodes in a giant fireball. And you just hear as this dude is just obliterated. And then you hear this crackling sound, and it sounds like the other barrels are getting ready to blow. The rest of you manage to run a bit further away just in time to see this whole bridge blow the fuck up. So those of you who failed that first saving throw, you're far enough away from the epicenter that it didn't send you too bad, but those of you who failed that saving throw took 6 points of fire damage. So I believe, was that just Zoltan who failed? Or Voltan?
Voltan, yeah.
Okay.
Voltan, yeah.
Alrighty.
Ow.
And then Smokey. Yeah, she failed her saving throw, so she took 6.
My max health is 22.
Oh, 22 and not 20?
Yeah, it's 22.
Oh, okay, let me fix that. All right, if anyone else is incorrect, just let me know and I will fix it.
Mine's
That's
25.
good.
I don't know what it says on yours.
Yeah, it says 25, and I've got 17 max for Veneto, 17 max for Valena. Yeah, so I think we're good now. Okay. That's all right. Cool. So you managed to finish that dude off by giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Sweet.
Woo!
I'm assuming the bridge is gone.
The bridge is on fire. There's bits of timber and whatnot raining down all around you. Valena stands up just in time to get whacked in the side of the head by what looks like a trout. And yeah, that bridge is gone. So I guess we're gonna need some athletics checks to see if you guys can swim across this fast-flowing river with any aplomb.
Oof. Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
No.
I rolled a nat one.
All right. You see Pickle try to hop in the river, and you suspect that the most water she's ever seen is possibly a bath. She gets about 10 feet in and promptly gets washed downstream about 20 feet before she barely manages
How's that rock?
to make her way back to shore again.
Does anybody have a rope?
I got 22.
22.
That's not.
Voltan has no problem making it across the other side, and I believe most of you probably have rope in your
I
base.
was going to say, could Votan tie a rope off on one side as he goes across? And,
Yeah, like if he could swim across with a rope and we get the other side of the rope.
As it so happens,
like
there are some
secure-
trees that have not caught fire a little bit to the north and south of the bridge. In light of Pickle's predicament, he picks a tree somewhat to... actually, north might be better since there's lots of debris that's washing downstream right now. So maybe the other side would be better.
Where are we going? I'm going over here. Yeah, I will tie a rope off on the tree and jump across, tie another rope off on the tree and be like, climb across, guys.
Yep.
Of course, I jumped, so it's easy for you.
Yes. So he managed to athletics his way across the stream without issue. Might a bit too far to jump, but he seems to be an accomplished swimmer at the very least. So
with full armor.
With full armor.
Well, la dee da.
Derek got an 11, but with the help of the rope, he'll try to help everyone else across.
You know I
Alrighty.
will ya.
We'll try to help Pickle back.
All right,
The
Pickle. Now that there's a rope in place, you guys can roll with advantage.
You got this, Pickle. I believe in you. Well,
12.
12. Yeah, with a rope that's sufficient to get across without any problem. Gloom makes it.
And yes,
You
that
made
was
it.
with advantage.
Oh, finally.
Smoky gets washed away. She has lost for all time. A 1 and a 2. She managed it. You hear she ends up getting lodged up against this rock down here, and she seems like she's having a hard time of it. And you hear her go, "Crap, my powder."
can I help her up?
Yes, go ahead and give me an athletics check to lift her out.
Alright, rolled a... where is it at? Athletics. Oh, I rolled 16.
Yeah, that's more than sufficient. So you lift Smokey back out of the river, and her kind of tousled hair is now firmly matted to the side of her face, and she looks pretty miserable. But it seems like the thing that she is most concerned about is she's just cursing upstairs. It's like, God damn it, my fucking powder's all wet now. What the fuck am I going to do with wet powder? Shit. Ain't no good.
Don't one of you got the Presto Whatty Wet that can, like, dry it?
Yeah, but I've got prestidigitation.
Yeah, that.
I don't think that's going to work on my cartridges.
Could. You never know.
Well, you can look and see about the, well, no, I can't no more. They're blown up. But you can look and see if the other ones had anything on them.
Oh,
maybe
check
spares.
Gremlins.
Let's see. He made it across. What did Benito get again?
I got a 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's no problem. And the party star made it across because it's magical.
Uh-huh.
We all kind of made it across.
I'm gonna check this gremlin, see if it has
So-
anything.
In a row.
Oh, could Zelric have checked the other gremlin out before he crossed over?
Yeah, that's fine. They didn't seem to have a whole lot of use on them. They did have some arrows though that looked like they were coated with some sort of a blackish green gunk on them. So it looks like they had some poison barbs on their arrows.
He'll take a few of the arrows, or however many he can collect.
All right, you
Put them in his.
collect. You collect 10 arrows with this black gunk on them.
Do they have any notes, like something that would say that they need to stay there, or paper saying where they may, like, hey, after this is blown up, after you take care of them, come to here.
The two lookouts do not. Whether or not their little mastermind here did is hard to say, because about all you managed to find of him is a boot with a foot still in it.
Mm.
Well, can I determine what kind of poison or substance is on the end of the arrows?
Give me a nature check.
Uh, 22.
God, man, your rolls are awesome.
Yeah, it looks like it induces some sort of torpor in whatever is hit by it. So it makes whoever gets hit by it sluggish.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. Difficult to run away. Let me put that in the notes channel.
Okay. I'm gonna say
10 torpor arrows.
And a cartridge full of wet powder.
How do you spell torpor? What do you?
Torpor. I put it in the notes channel.
Vatan's gonna lay hands on himself for 4 points.
Or it turns his eyes away.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Valena, seeing that Benito is kind of badly beat up, gets ready to heal him, but Gloom runs up and she says, "Oh, no. You're much braver than I am. Here, let me do it. You should save your spells for, tall people things." And she will cast Cure Wounds on Benito for 9 points, which I believe will put him back to max.
Nice. Thank you, my dear Gloom.
She says, "Oh, she kind of grabs the rim of her mushroom hat and just kind of pulls it down to her face and goes, And she runs away back behind Valena.
Well, now where to?
Well,
I don't know, but let's avoid bridges.
yeah, the bridges aren't great. I think we're past them for the most part at this point. Let's take a look at the map here. So we made it to the other side. We're on the south banks. Well, we're on the north banks of the George River, right by the Bloomwood. So we got two choices. Either we continue along the farmer's road along the river, or we could try traipsing our way through the forest until we hit the main road on the north side of it.
Well, forest will give us better cover, but it'll also have harder to see.
Where are we needing to go?
So the spot at which the two roads converge would be those little hills over by Potter's Field. And then from there, we'd have to get over to Pater's Bald, which is just off the coast north of the Burwood. Now,
wouldn't it just be easier to take the road?
Yeah, probably.
That's what Zori was thinking and saying as well.
Take the road.
Hate to get lost in the woods.
Yeah, it'd be kind of a downer.
We get sniped on.
It is true. All right, the roads it is.
And we're going, we don't need road.
I mean, I suppose. All right, I would like some more survival checks from relevant peoples.
Survival.
I mean,
I'll do one for Smokey, and then I guess Zara can do another. So Zara got 15, and Smokey got 20. All right. So, you guys managed to proceed along the road here the rest of the way without issue, getting up to Potter's Field.
yay!
At this point, you've got some choices. Do you want to try and you could try and continue down the road until you reach the river and maybe follow the river out because the river spills out near Pater's Bald. You could try and see if you can spot the goblin tracks or the gremlin tracks and follow them through the Burwood to try and reach the other side. Or you could try and see how long your luck with dexterity in the nighttime lasts by trying to proceed along the cliffs. So,
so you're saying we should wait until it gets sunny again?
I mean,
gotcha.
Once it's sunny, even people with dark vision can spot you from further away. So yeah, I mean, you could do that.
I was gonna say, unless our enemies all have dark vision, I mean,
Which they do.
it'd be slightly better. You do? They're all
And
goblins,
I think everyone.
Gremlins!
And
I think
everyone
we
in
all
this
have
group
dark
has dark
vision.
vision as well.
Yeah, we all have dark vision as well because we're all non-human.
They're not
And we're going
entirely
to,
human.
We're going to Pater's Bald.
Yep.
So through the Burwood, or up the
Yeah.
river, or along the coast.
If we do along the coast, though, we're out in the open, whereas in the Burwood, we're more in the woods.
I was gonna say we should just go through the woods.
Oh, over the river and through the woods?
I think we should go up the river. I think we should go up the river.
We're going to Grandma's house?
least
We
we'll go up the
need a
river.
van down
No,
by the river.
What were
If
we
we go
saying?
up the river, there's a lot less chance of us getting lost.
Well, if you follow the river, it goes out to where it needs to. It opens up at the bottom.
Right. Yeah, so we go to the river, then follow the river through the wood. That goes right to Pater's Bald.
Well, I was gonna say, Peter's Bald looks like it's on this side of the river. If we
Yeah.
just went straight through the woods up to the coast, we wouldn't have to go worry about crossing the river and another bridge.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, you wouldn't have to go across this bridge here.
We would say on this side of the river.
Exactly. Pre-Zach.
So we wouldn't cross the bridge.
Yeah. Enough bridges.
So,
Enough bridges.
what do you think? To the river or straight through the wood?
Odds even.
Zorik votes straight through the woods.
Well,
Okay.
Zarek, how's your...
Valena trusts Zalric's judgment, so she'll go with what Zalric wants. What about the rest of you guys? We got 2 for the woods so far.
Well, he's...
Woods it is. I choose woods.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys proceed down the wood a bit further to clear those mountains, and then finding a good spot, you plunge into the forest. Now, it's still dark at this point. You've been traveling for about 2 hours, so had a little bit of a break after that fight, but it's not quite midnight yet. Maybe about 10 o'clock at night or so. I would like another round of survival checks from the 2 rangers to see how you guys fare. The druids are unimpeded by the forest because of their druidic abilities, so brambles are of no concern to them.
20.
Oh my God.
20.
God, man, you are killing it tonight.
What you got going on there?
I don't know, you got some sort of plug-in that's all 20s on...
What?
I'm not going to complain at this point, but
Yeah, just wait until we get into a fight that the stakes are high. Dice have a way of turning on you when you least expect it.
yes.
Too late.
Gloom. I'm trying to find something on her sheet here.
Well, I mean,
Wild shape, spellcasting.
I mean, guys, if we need to, I have a cantrip because of my race. It's light.
Well, when you mention that, Smokey says, "Trust me, there's nothing more than that a sniper likes than seeing somebody put a light up in the middle of the night."
Well, you just put it up. You put it up ahead of you. They'll shoot at the light, but we stay hidden.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes for you, tall guy. Well,
I think with dark vision we should be okay.
With Voltan's excellent survival roll, and with Valena near hand so that he doesn't get too distracted, you guys managed to make your way through the forest, and you actually make pretty good time. You can tell where the terrain is getting hilly, so given that you can't really see the stars and the moon beneath the canopy, you can tell by the changes in terrain, and also as you get near that river, you can tell that you're going in the right direction. So it's only about another hour or two before you guys manage to find yourselves right where you need to be. So let me change the map. Let's see.
Are we suffering exhaustion at all?
Nah, it's still the same day. Nope, not the hotel. Where did the map go? All right, let me put the party star into the appropriate position for the mayhem that
See
surely
nothing.
awaits. Party star, where are you?
We see nothing. Black screen.
Party Star is in the house tonight.
Aha.
That's my dark vision not working.
All right, so this
Too dark.
This is a tall
Hang
map.
on.
So let me center you guys on where the party star is. There.
So, do we need to place our characters in there, or?
So for now, I think we're probably okay just using the party star.
Look it up.
So let me find. So between Smokey and Zalric, you guys managed to make your way through the briars and thistles that grow so rampantly in the Burwood. As you proceed further north, getting drawn closer to the coast, they proceed to get more and more dense and tangled here. Although they aren't quite dense enough to block out the sound of waves crashing on the unseen shore to the north and west, the undergrowth is certainly thick enough to block out sight and access to the coast. Few trees grow this close to the edge of the sea, but the briars themselves often reach heights to rival them. Here, the patch is nearly 20 feet high.
Ugh.
Can our druids make a path by talking nicely to them?
So I'm looking through the druids' character sheets, and I'm thinking that the abilities I thought they had might be Pathfinder abilities and not 5th edition.
Oh no.
Because in Pathfinder, druids can pass through plant growth and brambles without impediment, but I don't see that anywhere. I'm looking here. Trance, no. Not keen senses, not face step. Not fey ancestry, not dark vision or speed, not languages or creature type. Not that. Spirit totem, no. Not that. That doesn't seem to do it either. There's wild shape, spellcast and druidic. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Let's see if Gloom has it. Shape, circle forms. So yeah, it doesn't look like any of them have the thing that lets them pass through trees without impediment like I thought. So yeah. So you guys will have to find your way through this thicket the old-fashioned way.
Ooh. Hack and slash. Gotcha.
Hack and slash. So
Oh, the hacking and slashing.
the hacking and slashing. So whither would you like to wander?
I guess up here. Oh, well, I opened that by accident. Sorry.
How dare you, sir?
I didn't realize I could click on it.
I didn't realize you could click on it either. How dare you?
Yeah.
I clicked on it. I was like, oh, that can open. Never mind. Click.
I was going to say, initially we would just walk to here and see it looks like there's a branch, and just see what we see either way there.
Just give me a moment. I'm going around the map, locking all the doors. Cheaters.
My bad. I'm sorry. So I was trying to do that.
Sure. I see how it is.
To be fair, I wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't see. So there you go.
Okay.
Ouch.
You guys wander up in this general direction.
Right
I
here.
can tell you don't want to go any further south because you can see the boundaries of the map. Over here, you encounter something curious. It looks like almost like a big heavy mat of nettles that's been woven together to form a sort of door. It blends in pretty well, but with some of the passive perception checks that a couple of you have, it wasn't too difficult to notice. It also somewhat helps that, given your excellent survival checks earlier, you sort of found a path leading right up to it. So, who would like to try and fiddle with this door?
So it's a door with. Oh wow, they're probably
Well,
gonna.
it's basically like a big heavy curtain made out of vines and thorns and.
So it's not a door per se.
No.
My passive investigation is 14, but if I
Can we check and see if there's any traps?
You may certainly investigate.
Let's investigate.
16,
16.
Let's go with his.
Yeah, you don't notice any traps. Would you like to try and open the door?
sure, yeah.
All right. Did you want to just try and do it quickly, or do you want to take your time?
I want to take my time, make sure I don't
Well,
get
it's just vines. It's just vines in it. And so
Yeah, but there's also briars and everything else around it.
Can I attack? Can I attack this thing and just cut through it?
Yeah, go for it.
Zelric will back up for.
All right. Zelric backs up as Voltan takes a swing at it, presumably with a sword.
Oh yeah, my great sword. 18.
An 18 definitely hits. Give me a reflex saving throw.
Reflex saving throw. So that's what, just Dex?
God damn it! Yes. I thought I had it right that time.
12.
A 12. So you whack at it with your sword, thinking that you'll make short work of it. You do put a good tear in it. However, the brambles sort of like that get severed. They snap back, and one catches you across the cheek, inflicting 1 point of damage upon you.
Basically saying, how very dare you?
Zelric will go back to it and try to carefully make his way through it and make a hole through it for everyone.
I feel like we just need to burn these things.
You could try. Oh god damn! I put everyone on the wrong layer of the map again. Damn it! God damn it! Let's switch to the objects and tokens layer instead. Maybe that'll work better.
No.
Well, Tam was up there near the front. Let's take the party star off for now. Valena and Gloom is with Valena because they're girlfriends.
Girlfriend.
Smokey's over here watching and with Zalric in amusement as the city boy is hurting himself on doing nature things.
Yeah. I don't know if Zelric needs to use nature or how he would, but he would pick his survival, but he'd pick his way through it.
Okay, you determined that simply taking your time and doing this carefully probably yields the best results. So you take your time using your ranger know-how and are able to disarm it without any further vegetation-based violence to anyone's face.
Ouchies. No ouchies.
Upon seeing this, Smokey wanders up to the brambles and takes a look and says, this could be problematic. Make sure nobody trips you or pushes you into this shit. This would not be a good day.
Yeah, that's pretty rough terrain.
Maybe what's their noodles shouldn't walk side by side since, one of them is prone to punching the other.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea. All right, so I'll let you guys move yourselves forward if you wish, according to whatever marching order you wish to establish. Okay, let's see. So inside, you find that this place is entirely comprised of what appears to be a 4-foot-high tunnel, basically a labyrinth sized for goblins and gremlins that winds through the dense briars and nettles. The floor is hard-packed earth with patches of wiry plants growing stubbornly here and there. So...
Wait, am I going to have to crawl?
You don't have to crawl. However, you will have to crouch. At the very least, you'll have to crouch down to try and fit through here. So,
tall people
Gloom,
problems.
Smokey, and Pickle can walk through here without any issue. It's plenty tall for people your size, and which isn't surprising since it was designed by gremlins. The rest of you, yeah, definitely have to hunker down some.
Looks like there's at least 3 different paths to choose from in here.
So it seems.
Don't trust the trees.
Oh, great Zurich, Master Navigator. Show us where we're going.
Are you flirting?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. I'm actually being...
Because it
Damn it.
sounds like you're flirting.
Just being slightly asshole-ish because I'm just a city boy.
Oh, you... Okay, got it.
Seeing all this, Valena remarks, "It's like, I wonder what sort of unfortunate circumstances led the plants here to grow up in such a painful and twisted way, and then the malice of these gremlins to shape them like this. I don't like this at all."
They were taken care of by gremlins. I can't say that. Well, they expect anything.
They're
kind of assholes.
She says, between that eagle that flew off with the children earlier, and this handiwork, we might very well be facing a gremlin druid.
You saw an eagle fly off with the chitlins? We didn't see that.
Don't you remember what the elven prince was saying when he performed his scrying ritual?
Oh, right, that. Sorry. I kind of got distracted by them being dumbasses and getting blown up.
Well, that was unfortunate, yes.
It was really funny.
Well, to each their own.
Well, it was. They were all like, hoity-toity, we're got this. You small people stay back. Kaboom.
Oh, I just thought they were being brave.
Basically, they thought we were idiots.
At
least that's how it felt.
Well, parents can behave in strange ways when their children are threatened, so I'll just leave it at that.
Fair point.
Zark will suggest that we move down the middle path.
Okay. I think why can't I move the little gobos? Where did I put the gobos? Why can't I move them?
Gobos.
They're stubborn.
Why? What the hell did I do? Oh. So, hold on.
I can move
I need to look
Pickle.
at something. I think I screwed something up on their tokens.
Don't move me!
What?
Alright.
I'm not moving you.
No, I thought John said he could move Pickle.
I did. I just put her with everyone else
Oh, okay.
to the doorway. But yeah.
This time we will accept it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to enter their hit points on their sheets. That's the problem. Wah. Give me a second here.
So basically they have no hit points, so we win?
I mean, they'll win. The rest of you guys might still die. I don't know.
No, how dare.
I'll show you how
Can
we
we
dare.
take a quick break?
Yeah, we can take a break. So, you guys have, it looks like 3 different paths ahead of you. Which way do you want to go, and are you being stealthy or not?
Being stealthy and taking the center path.
The centermost path. Very well then.
We're all being stealthy?
I mean, might not be a bad idea for you all to at least try.
Well, I can try. I have to roll at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. You're wearing heavy armor, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, 12's
I
pretty
got
decent.
12.
12's pretty decent. Oh, that's
That was him.
about the same you said?
Oh. 7.
7. Okay.
No.
Aaron, you sound like you're far away. What?
What did I miss?
We are rolling stealth checks.
Oh, heck. Buttering.
You still sound like you're far away from the mic.
The mic is right in front of my mouth.
You sound a little bit better there.
Okay, now it's like right up against my mouth.
Okay, that's good. Right there.
I'm not gonna keep it there.
And now I'm eating the mic.
Basically.
A 20. Okay. Let's see what Valena and Gloom and Smokey get. Gloom.
I like it how everybody's like being stealthy and then you just hear clink, 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 clink.
Gloom's got about a 9. Smokey's got a 16. And Valena. Valena's got an 11. So it looks like really only the two rangers have any notion of what it means to proceed in a quiet-like fashion. And Smokey... I didn't hear what you said, Aaron.
I said I wasn't at the computer. All that.
Did you guys understand what she just said?
We hear every other word.
Try reconnecting to Discord and see if that helps, Aaron.
Hear me now.
Yes.
Hey, at this thing, I'm not at work.
Well, we heard a few words anyway.
Okay, so 15.
15. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so Smokey, Pickle, and Zalric just kind of share a knowing look between them, like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" As they hear everyone else kind of clattering along, or like gasping when a thorn like snags their clothing or catches their hair or whatnot. So this might not be as quiet a going as you would like. As you move further to the north, however, switch back to the correct tab. You hear what sounds like a strange sound. The tunnels open up ahead, off to your right, onto what looks like a large chamber. There's a large chamber in the thorns here. Above the thorny canopy, it grows thin enough that tiny slivers of the sky above can be seen, while below, the ground consists of trampled dirt. To the west, you can hear the distant sound of sloshing waves, or to the east, rather, you can hear the distant sound of sloshing waves echoing up from what appears to be a sea cave somewhere below here. Party star. So yeah, it looks like there's a sea cave or something down there. Which way would you like to proceed in?
I say we stay to the left of this hedge and move north up kind of this direction.
Does it look like the tracks went like near or in the cave?
Oh yeah, let's look for tracks.
Okay, go ahead and give me some perception checks for the tracks to see if you can spot any.
18.
There are tracks all over this place going every which way.
Can we tell which are fresher?
Give me a survival check.
$19.
Oh man!
So it looks like most of the traffic is. Let me zoom out on my side here. It looks like most of the traffic ends up going off to the east. Like over in, it looks like most of the traffic either goes off to that direction. Up here, there's a good bit up here as well, and then there's also quite a lot over in this direction.
Well, wouldn't
So
a
over.
cave be a good place to hide chitlins?
No, no.
Well, maybe potentially, I suppose. We could poke our heads down there if you want.
Maybe if our stealthier friends could look ahead around the corners.
So with the sea cave, can we tell like how deep it is, or?
If you want to move up, you can take a look down.
Yeah. Move up next to it.
You take a look down, and your dark vision only goes out to about 60 feet, and you cannot see the bottom. However, you can smell the briny aroma of the surf, along with something strange. It almost smells like wet fur or something, and a fish. Give me a perception check.
Oh, 19 again.
19 again.
Jesus
So
Christ.
you continue waiting until the moonlight manages to catch a break in the cloud cover, and in a shaft of moonlight, with it's almost dead above because it's right around midnight at the moment. Penetrates the hole. You can actually see all the way down to the surf, and you can see that there's a lot of sloshing waves. There's a few what look like maybe sandbar or tongues of rock down there that are probably exposed at various times of the day, depending upon the tides. And as you're sniffing the air, you can try to figure out what the hell can leave that smell. You can hear what sounds like. It sounds like some sort of a large beast or animal of some sort might be sleeping down there. Which is not one you're familiar with.
Yeah, Zelric relates to everyone else. It seems like there's a rather large creature down here that's sleeping or wandering around.
Never mind.
Not sure that we want to wake it up.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, nope. Okay.
While you guys are investigating this and conversing about it, Smokey says, "Shit, I think we got some trouble over here."
Oh,
what do you see?
She says, "Get back." So I'd like those of you who are standing near the hole to give me another stealth check.
Oh, good. I'm not near the hole.
Me either.
All right. 18.
Jesus,
18.
Beck.
Well, that was at disadvantage. I rolled a 21.
Yeah, we see that.
So
You're
What?
just killing it.
Why are you at disadvantage?
Because I have on medium armor or whatever for a ranger. So my
That's-
stealth is at
No,
disadvantage.
you shouldn't have disadvantage.
That
on-
doesn't give you disadvantage.
Heavy armor gives you disadvantage.
That's
That's why I roll.
I mean, it depends on the medium armor.
Okay.
So let's see what armor.
I have scale mail.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure scale mail is disadvantaged. Why are you wearing scale mail as a ranger?
I don't know. I had different mail on. I need to probably.
You've got 2 sets of scale mail on your sheet, which also seems strange. I don't think you need 2.
Yeah, I was doing inventory and I forgot to like remove things.
Yeah, let's delete one of the extras. All right. Yeah, it's definitely a strange choice.
Well, could always just change it to what you would have picked if you picked properly. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can do it when we're back in town. For now.
He has scale mail.
So the 2 rangers quickly pull back behind cover, motioning for the rest of you guys to get out of the way. Valena tries getting back, and she trips over a root or something and goes down to her knees, and she says, oops, sorry. And she tries to pick herself back up. At that, you hear coming from the far side of the hole, and you can see, looking over there, a gremlin dog appear. It emerges from across the way and starts snooping around, and it is soon followed by 2 more.
Oh.
Maybe we should surprise them.
Soon, there's 2 more that come out. One of them starts circling around the hole, sniffing, and the others are kind of. Another one looks down the hole as well. They seem kind of curious. Let's see. Let me know if you guys are going to be doing anything or not.
I don't know. Wait and see what happens.
One of them puts its nose to the ground, starts sniffing around, and emerges. I keep putting them on the wrong goddamn layer of the map, don't I? Yes, that's shit. Layer. Token layer.
Zelric looks at Smokey and whispers to her, goes, "You think we should try to surprise them and take them out, or just wait and see if they move along?"
Well, I'm thinking that they're probably getting our scent, so...
That's what I was thinking. If we surprise them, we should at least get the drop on them.
Yeah, it's a nice thought. With her rifle still fouled up from falling in the river earlier, you see her take out 2 short swords, and she kind of presses herself close to the thorns, but not putting herself in them, and waits. One of the dogs emerges out here into the passageway right by you, and you 2 may take your readied actions. Or actually, rather, we will roll initiative, and the 2 of you will get to act. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Alright, so let's get the old initiative tracker going here.
Okay, well, it's good we're planning to attack anyway, because I got full initiative, so I can at least...
Alright, roll your initiative if you got it.
I got 16.
I rolled a 14.
Hey, you did better.
I did. I gotta fix that, but that's a 14 right there. If you can change it, I can change it. There we go.
Oh,
wait.
Why are you in there twice? What's going on? I don't
14.
even know.
There we go. I don't know.
Okay, there we go. You said 14?
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay. Let's see.
You got a 6.
6?
It has failed you.
What?
It's just because it knows you're already going to be going.
Yeah, but I have a surprise attack, so all right.
Let's see. She got a 16.
Did it show up? Oh,
Let's see. What is
16.
16 for
What's your
okay.
dex?
It was 13 plus 3.
Oh,
What's
lots
your
of
dex?
16s up there. What's
My
your
dex-
dexterity?
2.
Nito?
3.
Okay.
So he goes first.
What about
Whole lot of 16s. And let's see, Valena. Let's see what she gets. She got a 14. Where is
Mine's a 14.1.
Her dex.
Valena's a 14. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Gloom. Gloom got a 6. Let's see how the dogs did. The dogs did 12.
I got a 6.4. I don't know what Moon has.
6.4. Okay.
And 12, 10,
6.1.
14.1.
Yep, mine's a 14.1.
Let me check Valena. Hers is a 14.2. All right, that looks pretty good. So the very first of the people who are conducting this ambush, it's pretty much only. Let's see. I think Zalric and Smokey and maybe Valena are probably the only ones who are going to be able to jump in on the surprise round. Smokey leaps forward past Zalric and tries to stab Dogue in the face. So 14 with her first attack, second attack. Whiffs. Let's see if she did enough to take it down. That is a no. She does. Smoky. She plunges her dagger into the side of its neck, but it must have just missed the carotid because it howls in pain as it is gravely wounded. But it does not go down. Let's see. Smokey went. Valena is also in on the surprise round. She levels her hand at it and she tries to blast it with a poison spray. And poison spray is a fortitude or constitution saving throw. It makes its constitution save and takes half damage, which is still enough to put it down. So, she jumps up and extends her hand out over. You see her extend her hand out over Smokey's head and just blast this thing with a cloud of like purplish vapors, and it kind of gives a. It just keels over. So that pooch is no more. It has ceased to be.
Zerwick steps up where that creature was, and then tries to shoot across at the on just the other side of the
All right, make your shot.
Yep, 16.
16 definitely hits. Go roll damage.
6.
All right, you lodge a shaft deep into its shoulder, and it cries out in pain, but it is still alive.
And from there, Zelric will move over here to the other side of that edge, across from where Loki's at.
Alrighty, and we will now go back to the top of the initiative order, and it's the start of the first full round, meaning everyone will get attacked this round. Smokey, with her powder being wet and her unable to use her rifle, she moves up. She moves up here to where you just were, and she is going to lob a dagger at the dog that you injured. And that hits. And her damage with a dagger. Oh yeah, she manages to finish off this guy with her dagger, and it just slumps to the ground with a dagger hilt poking through one of its eye sockets.
Shot.
She just gives you a thumbs up. That one is down. Venito, you can see that your comrades are putting in some action.
Great. So I think he has line of sight from here, right? Or is this a wall?
No, this is a wall.
Okay, he's gonna move up where he has line of sight.
So yeah, if you move up to here, you'll have line of sight. So I believe, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that'll be 30 feet to get up to there, but you can do that.
All right. So he'll put hex on that one right there,
Okay.
and hex. 15 plus 5, 20.
Yep, definitely hits.
Then 1d10 plus 3. That's 5 plus another 6. 9.
9.
Points of damage.
All right, that gremlin dog is just barely holding on to life. It whimpers piteously at the abuse that it has suffered, but it is still alive. Pickle, you hear the sound of one of these ratty-looking gremlin dogs whimpering in the distance. What you want to do about it?
Sorry, I had knocked my computer over and thought I killed it, so I had...
That's scary.
Yeah! Where am I?
You was here.
Yeah, the melee fighters are in the back.
Yeah, you could move up to here and have a clear shot with your javelin if you wanted. Up where the party star is.
Hold on. Yeah, sure.
Fire at will, Commander.
Javelin. 18.
What'd you get?
18.
That hits, and you finish it. It had 1 hit point left, so unless you were somehow able to do negative damage.
Can I still roll it to see what it would have been?
Yes, by all means, do so.
Okay. 9.
All right, you hit this. You pretty much put a skewer straight through its sternum and out through its bunghole. So this gremlin dog is ready for a roasting spit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's super dead. Super dead. Valena comes up and she kind of tries to poke her head around you guys, and she says, "Is that all of them? I don't They look like they're all dead to me. Voltan.
Yeah, we figured to get the drop on them a bit.
Voltan, what did you want to do? You can hear further back in the distance some more growls of unhappiness.
I knew the music was still on for a reason.
No, run up here, 5, 10. I'm gonna ready an action. Just
all
for
right,
anything that
for a
tries to
ranged
come
or a
out.
melee attack?
Melee.
Melee? Alright. Very good then. Ye may yet get your wish. Because from those pained cries that you heard, you now hear what sounds like the pitter-patter of small feet upon the forest floor.
Not the kind we want to hear.
It is not the kind you want to hear. Not when you're in a thorny place. Thankfully, in this big room that you're in, you actually have enough room to stand up. This tunnelway that everyone else was in is still one of those 4-foot high places that's quite difficult to navigate. But you have repositioned into a better spot, so you will not suffer an armor class penalty for crouching. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't like doing that.
One gremlin dog runs up to you.
Ooh, held action.
Go ahead and take your ready to action.
Why is my armor class only 10?
You might not have remembered to equip your armor on the inventory tab.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I thought you had like a breastplate or something.
Let's see the breastplate or something, but I bet I know what it is. I haven't even added my shit. What is the breastplate?
Let me take a look at your sheet right quick. Voltan inventory. Oh, you've got chainmail equipped, so that's AC 16. You are looking on D&D Beyond, right?
No, I was looking at roll 20.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, everyone's character sheet should be on D&D Beyond. I don't use the character sheets on Roll20.
That is what is wrong.
Okay, yeah, so your armor class is 16. So, at any rate, go ahead and take your ready to action and make your attack.
My attack. That is 18.
That definitely hits. Damage, please.
Damage. Six, 10, 12.
12 points of damage. How do you kill this this gremlin dog?
So as soon as it jumps out, I do a swing up and just cleave it in two.
All right. You are spattered with gore as you cleave this gremlin dog in twain, its pieces landing to either side of you with a wet splat on the thorny floor. Before you can have any relief, however, more gremlin dogs rush forward to yap at thee.
Fun.
Fun time.
This one makes it to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They cannot reach you with a single move, so they're going to take another move. Let me get this guy.
Isn't this one dead?
Deadified, yep. He's dead. This one will move up and come at you. This other one, let's see. It does see Pickle on the other side, but she looks close enough to being a gremlin that it doesn't decide to screw with her. So it runs down here and decides to give you grief as well.
Okay.
All right, Zolric, it is your go. And remember, it's very difficult in this area that you're crouching in, so it's a -4 penalty to attack rolls and armor class inside this tunnel.
Or tries to come. He comes up here.
All right, he comes up there. If he moves one more step, he'll be inside the chamber proper. He's able to get to there.
Here? Okay, down here. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Here.
Right, so he rolls up. Go ahead and do your thing.
He's going to shoot at the one the closest to him.
Okay.
And he's also going to use bonus action to put Hunter's Mark.
Great.
That one.
Okay.
15.
Yes. Go ahead and roll.
7.
And then Hunter's Mark. All right, you hurt it pretty badly, sinking an arrow up to the feathers in its flank, but it is still alive. Let's see. It is. You moved, you attacked, you used your bonus action. So that's it for you. Gloom. She's like, oh, wait, guys, wait for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She says, oh, well, you guys look like you're kind of close in there. I'll just wait here in case you need me. And she will. You see her ready. A little ball of flame appears in her hands, and she's just kind of clutching it close, like she seems like she's scared. Smokey, she says, "Oh, for crying out loud!" She pushes past Pickle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She runs up next to Voltan and tries to finish off the dog that's already injured.
This one?
Yeah. Let's see. She does not hit with her first attack. It dodges her first thrust, and she tries to come around again with her offhand attack. And yeah, she catches it across the chest, just at the base of the throat with the second attack from her short sword, and manages to finish it off.
Ooh.
She says, "These things aren't too bad as long as you don't let them gang up on you. Don't let them gang up on you."
Yeah, I was going to say, we've done okay so far, but we've got to come down fast.
Yep. All right, Benito, it is your go.
All right. Is this one injured at all?
It is not.
Okay. If I move him here, that'll give Voltan flanking, right? And that's out of the thorns, isn't it?
Yeah, if you can get there. Remember, this
So that'd
dark,
be,
dark spot in the very middle of the map is a 70-foot deep hole. So
I guess-
mind your footing around
Don't
it.
fall in the hole.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm counting going around the hole. He'll get to there.
Well, since Zelric's over there, if he can get to here on the other side of Voltan, will he still be flanking?
He's got to be there for flanking.
He'd have to be in those bushes to flank.
What
This
about
does
over?
not count. Okay, if that doesn't count, then no.
Oh, because it's not both melee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Right.
So then he's going to do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Are you staying where you are, or are you repositioning?
He can go from there.
All right, it'll be a -4 penalty to the attack because of the cramped surroundings. Go ahead and make your roll.
Oh, all right. That's a 6.
Mm-hmm. Nope. A 6 is woefully inadequate. You end up blasting the wet briars and putting a small hole in the wall of thorns.
All right. He's going to. I don't know. Is it in this chamber here? Is it any taller, or is it the same height?
Yeah, it's tall enough in that chamber for you to stand without issue.
Okay, he'll move over to here.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Like right about there.
Yeah, there.
Okay. Excellent. Pickle the picker of enemies. It is your turn.
I counted, and with 25 feet of movement, I can get right here.
Okay.
So,
I wanna smack the hoe
Roll that beautiful
Smack
bean
it.
footage.
Smack it.
with my hammer.
that was in the burner. Oh, but you said no. Never mind.
20. Dirty 20.
That is more than adequate to hit these things.
8.
8 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right. It has not yet joined its brethren in the afterlife, but it does draw nigh.
Okay.
Let's see here. At this point, give me a moment. No, stop, computer. At this point, you hear it, and Pickle, Zalric, and the others, you can hear Gremlin screaming and said,
Kill them, quick! Push them down the hole! Jab 'em with sticks! If we kill them, maybe Ripgut won't keep shoving us in the howling pit.
Uh-oh. We got company coming!
Fun.
They want to shove us in the hole.
Not fun.
And we're not going to let that happen.
I wouldn't recommend it. So, these guys are all fired up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15,
They are
20, 25,
coming!
30. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. There. This guy. There.
Aw, snap.
Alright, so you got a bunch of gobos coming in. These guys, from there, what can they see from there? Let me get out my little arrow tool and see what they can see.
I don't think they can. Oh,
Yeah, this guy can't see through that. He can't see Valena. He can see past that to Zalric.
and no.
This guy can see it's partial cover. This guy, wrong screen. This guy.
Does
he
Zolric
does
have
not
partial
line of
cover?
sight.
Or-
You've got partial cover to one of these guys. This guy, he's got a clear shot. So that guy, so this guy, and this guy have a clear shot. This guy you've got partial cover against, and then this guy cannot see you. Okay. All right. So they've got pointy objects that they are fitted into curved objects and they are going to fire their goblin bows at thee.
Ooh, fun.
With their black tip arrows that you become familiar with. So starting from the left, this guy fires at you and misses badly. This guy misses worse somehow. This guy has a penalty for the partial cover that you have. He did better than you, but the arrow gets lodged in the wall of thorns here, and the point is just sticking out about 6 inches, which is still at least a foot or two away from you. And the last one cannot see you at all. All right, that's it for them. Velena, she can hear that there's more stuff approaching. And she says, I think we might want to do something about this. This isn't great. And let's see, what can she do about this? Velena. She is going to move up here, and upon seeing this guy, she is going to unleash her poison spray at him. Let's see, give him a Constitution saving throw, which he makes, so he takes half damage. Oh, that's my D12. Okay. He takes 2 points of poison damage as she hoses him down. And he goes, "Ah!
Kill the elf bitch! Kill the elf bitch!"
Which the rest of you don't understand because it's in Goblin, but Zelric, you can hear him calling Velena, the dear sweet one, an elf bitch. Which you esteem to be rude.
Rude.
After blasting with poison, she let's see, which way does she want to go? She'll retreat back down this way again, closer to Gloom. And that's her turn. Voltan.
Oh, Voltan's going to attack the thing that's in front of him. Actually, he's going to go this way 1 step and then attack the thing that's in front of him.
Okay.
That would put me at advantage, right?
It will put you at advantage.
Yay.
And the chamber does extend over to here, so you are still inside the chamber.
Not like I needed it. I just rolled a nat 20.
All right, how do you destroy this thing? You can roll damage if you want, but it's only got 2 hit points left, so it's dead either way.
It's dead either way.
Satisfying.
It can be satisfying. It is true.
The giant greatsword. So I kind of like just... I kind of just bring this... Ooh! Can I... Like, it's going to die anyway. Can I, like... Almost like I hit it and, like, smack it into the hull?
Yeah. You kind of, like, gork it with your sword and just sort of, like, lift it up and just fling it down the hole. And after about a second and a half or so, you hear a splash down below, and that's when you hear this ominous it sounds like something large just dove into the water down below, and a few moments later, you hear this ominous crunching of bones and tearing of flesh coming down from there. And it sounds like something has been gnawed upon.
Don't put the rest of them in there.
Well, that sounds nasty. So, Voltan will go...
Gremlin dog, go down the hole.
Maybe we should push the rest of them in there. That way it doesn't get hungry.
Okay. So the little gremlin dogs are no more.
Why are you
no.
moving me?
Who did I just delete?
I was trying to move me.
I just deleted somebody from the initiative tracker. Who did I delete? What have I done?
Anita, I don't know.
Damn it. No, Vanita's still there.
You took Zorek out.
Damn it.
I was right.
You're
with all the 16s.
You're right here.
Yeah, I was right there.
You're with the 16. So, Zalric was up next. I think he had like.
I was moving. He moved. He accidentally moved my token. I was moving it back where it was.
How dare.
I know. That was my fault. I was trying to move myself. And I moved you.
All right.
You're not supposed to be able to move anybody but yourself.
Well, no, that only works if you're using like the free version of. That only works if you're using the version of lighting that Emmett and Kelsey do, where they have to manually delete it. If you use the automated version, where it actually shows the line of sight shadows and everything, then for some reason it allows people to move their shit whenever they want. In spite of the fact that people have been bitching about it for years, and they're like, well, we don't see why that's necessary. Just get better players who don't do that. And it's like, really? That's your answer? Really? So, yeah. Anyway, Zalric, it is your turn.
I moved up right beside Zalric.
Yep. So Zalric steps over to here, and after hearing what they said about Valina and Goblin, he flies back with them.
All right, you will have to squat down as you're stepping out of that chamber. But
then he'll step back this way.
Very good.
So he's not having to squat. But he'll tell the gremlins, "Watch your pretty gremlin mouths and what you say. I'll throw your ass in the hole myself."
Oh, damn.
He heard what they were saying earlier. He's going to try to intimidate them as well.
All right, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
And all Volton hears.
You tell him.
14.
14?
Can I help with his intimidation? Because I'm standing there imposingly.
You have no idea what the hell he's saying. Because you do not speak of the goblin-oid tongue. So you're not sure if he's having a conniption fit or what. He looks very angry.
Sounds like
He looks very angry, though.
And he kind of probably sounds like the Tasmanian devil.
So when you say that, the first one who had already gotten a face full of poison is like, I don't want to go down the hole. I don't want to go down the hole. Which one do we kill first?
Yourself.
Screw you, buddy.
And the other's like,
Why are you calling him buddy?
So, Ulrich will place Hunter's mark on the first one there, and then
he has been marked for death.
And was it 13?
Not wrong.
So ordinarily a 13 would miss, but you've kind of got this guy shaking in his boots from your very harsh threats, and he zigs when he should have zagged, and he catches your arrow with his flesh instead of his armor. Go ahead and roll damage.
It in his knee?
Points of damage. And
Yep. How do you kill him?
okay, I'm not gonna do that. But all right, right through his ear and out the other ear.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
blood just gushes all over the one standing behind him.
Wow. That was a good shot. Glad that didn't happen to me.
Oh, it will.
Next.
Okay. Let's see. Gloom is up next. She says, "Oh, let me see if I can do something helpful." And she's going to run up here. And let's see what spell she's got. Ooh, yes. She says, "I think I have something that can help." And she runs up there, and this whole area. Stop. No, not like that. Let's see. that's 10. That's 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. So this whole area inside that circle, you see like the thorns and whatnot start extending from the walls and growing up from the ground, and just like wrapping around the legs and arms of the gremlins up that way as they are entangled by the plant growth that she summons. She does that, and then and she says, "Okay, I helped," and then she quickly darts back down this way again. Let's see here. Entangle. So that's a strength DC 14 saving throw that they must make. When do they make it? Creature in the air, when you cast a spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Alright, so time for some saving throws. Critical fail. Next guy. Regular fail. Also fail. And that guy succeeded. Okay, excellent. It is now Smokey's turn. She, seeing that whole area is full of entangling vines, and she no longer has a ranged weapon, she goes over here to check and see if there's anything else up this way. And she doesn't spot anything up that way, so she runs down here to look down there. And she says, all clear on the eastern front. And she's going to wait behind this wall and ready a melee attack in case anything comes running around. Benito.
I believe he can get to here and should have a clear shot
So like
for
up to there.
this guy all the way over here. These are entangled, right?
Yes, they are all entangled. Let's see how you're looking. So, so you've got a clear line of sight to that guy, as well as that guy.
Right.
This guy is a problematic shot, and this guy, and that guy down there is completely blocked.
I'm getting the guy that's not entangled.
Okay, go for it.
18.
That definitely hits. Unleash the boom.
Alright, so that is 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9. And then an extra 1d6, and that's another 6, that's 12.
Okay, you disintegrate that gremlin. Like, where his torso should be, there's just, like, cinders blowing away on the wind, and his shoulders and head just kind of, like, thump to the ground next to his feet, which are just basically like smoking boots.
You special beam cannoned him.
Yeah, so he's just super dead. He had a very bad day, and he probably should have just launched himself down that hole, but you didn't even give him the chance. Didn't even have that courtesy.
So if we go in this where this area of effect is, do we get entangled too?
You certainly would.
Well, I can't attack.
Unless you make a saving throw. Right.
Yeah, if you make your saving throw, you can proceed.
I can't even attack.
Yep. Destroyer of cucumbers.
Well, that kind of fluffs up what I was gonna do, but it's still handy. I'm gonna 15. So, can I this thing here? Can I see over it? Oops.
Nope. Which thing where? That is a wall.
Can I? So I can't see over it.
You cannot, nor can you see through it.
Well, I didn't figure I could see through it. It's a It's a wall, not a window. Little. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
That's my 30.
Yeah. And you're short enough that you can move normally outside of the chamber. So.
And I'm gonna throw a javelin at this punk.
Go for it.
I grabbed the one that I had used before, and so I didn't lose it.
Excellent.
Javelin. Dirty 20.
That definitely hits.
9.
How do you kill it?
I just say, "Your mother!" and I throw it at it.
You crack its sternum in half, and it goes eyes wide when it sees like this vision of gorgeous goblin savagery right in front of him, right before its life has ended. So you shot through the heart,
and you're to blame.
You gave this gremlin a dead name.
A dead brain.
You broke it. You literally broke his heart. I hope you're just happy with yourself.
Quite.
Oh. All right. He dead. He's super dead.
Yeah, my turn.
All right. Let's see. These gremlins, what can they do whilst entangled? They are restrained.
Wiggle.
The gremlins don't wiggle. They scream. They'd like to see you jiggle from
Okay, fine.
chains.
Squiggle.
It can use its action to make a strength check against your DC. On a success, it frees itself. Okay. Let us see if they can break free of Gloom's ivy. Oh yeah! So this guy manages to break free, and he is going to move out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, no, it's still difficult terrain, so even though he breaks free, that's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so he gets free of it, but he can't move any further because it's still difficult terrain. This other dude, let's see how he does. That's cocked. Yep, he is still rooted in place.
Yeah.
Did one just come off from below?
Yep, one just ran up behind Selena. Or a couple.
Oh no! So one of them comes running up, sees an accursed elf woman there, and shoots at her rather, with its bow. Ooh, that is a 19 plus its thing. That definitely hits. She takes 5 points of damage and must make a constitutional save. Let us see what her constitutional is. Valena. Constitution +2. That's a 19. Yeah, she easily resists the poison, threatening to impart sluggishness upon her, and is able to act normally. The other guys did not. See, that was one turn. The other guys don't have enough movement to do something, but they will still move closer. Party star, get out of here. So this one's going to run up, and they're basically ganging up on Valena. And that's what they can do. Valena, what can she do? She is going to
disengage.
Do. Does she have any weapons? She does not have any weapons on her sheet. Why? Huh. I'm going to say that she has a staff, because that seems like the sort of thing that she might have. Unless, let's see, can this be used in melee or not? Range. It's a ranged attack. But it's a saving throw, so yeah, she can still use that in combat. Okay. She calls out to the rest of you. Could use a little help over here, and she points a hand. Wait, what?
Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was going to say something to Voltan and
okay.
In a minute.
Yeah, she says, could use a little help over here, and she's going to blast one with her poison spray, but it makes its saving throw and will take half damage, and that damage is still enough to kill it.
Hey.
So she blows away the one that's right in front of it. These guys aren't particularly strong. In fact, you guys notice most of these gremlins that you've been fighting actually look like they're in pretty poor spirits. They look like they're emaciated, and most of them look like they've got some manner of wounds on them already. So you're not sure what was going on, but you do remember that those of you who understand Goblinoid do recollect something about them saying that somebody named Dripgut was tossing them down the hole for whatever reason. So take that for what you will. Let's see. Voltan, it is your go.
Zelric will ask Voltan and Zanito to about Valena.
I was already gonna go. Okay. Voltan looks as though, don't worry about it. And he runs up this way, crouches down.
All right, it is a -4 penalty to your attack, but go ahead.
So it's a base attack without any modifiers, because my modifiers is +4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is a 14.
14 just hits.
Woohoo! I was worried. Okay. Let's see, a 2. I gotta reroll that one. 6, 11.
Yep, that's enough to finish that dude off. He did.
I kind of just smash him with like the thing, just kind of smash him into the ground.
You deliver the pommel strike of death and end him rightly.
Mm.
He has been ended. The last gremlin in your area says, "I think I'm in a target-rich environment." Not that you can understand him. Zalric.
Can Zarek have line of sight on this one?
Let's see here. What does the arrow say? The arrow says yes.
Oh, he's going to say, remember what happened to your buddy a minute ago?
Which one?
Good point.
The one that took an arrow through the head? Oh. No,
You healed him.
I did not. No.
Wow.
Wrong action.
You're so nice.
Damn it, I keep rolling. All right.
Get it together.
Here.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
God, man, you've just been killing it.
10.
It's a new Dasha.
All right. So the gremlin's about to ask you which one you talking about when suddenly it's like and it puts its hands up to its throat and it just kind of eyes roll back in its head and it just sort of tumbles forward dead. Super dead. It's a massacre. All right. Are you repositioning at all, or are you staying put?
I'm staying put. The only one that can even move is going to be in difficult terrain, so he's not going to come near anyone yet.
It is definitely true. Okay, so Gloom. What is Gloom going to do? She's like, get away! And she tries to bonk it with her stick.
Dick bonk it.
And she sort of squints her eyes and swings at it, and she's beating away furiously at the wall of thorns right next to the gremlin that she's attempting to attack. Very, very bravely. Very brave. Smokey's like, oh, no, you don't. She runs up here and she says, excuse me, coming through. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gotta get over here. She says, you leave her alone. She attacks with advantage. That is a hit. She says, you're going down the hole after this. And he too has been sent unto the afterlife with a pointy thing sticking out from betwixt his ribs, entering from the ribs on the opposite side. Okay. Vanito.
He's going to move up to here. There we go.
There you go.
And
yes, you've got a clear line of sight at that guy.
You got a solar beam. Solar beam.
11 plus the 16.
16 hits.
No. That's a 1 plus 3 is 4, 7, and then the 1d6. 7 plus 5 is 13. What is that? 12.
12. All right. As this, you see this last goblin struggling mightily to, like grabbing its legs and trying to pull its feet up. It just manages to yank one of its feet free, leaving its boot on the ground. It's like, ha! And then it hears something over in your direction. Your vile incantations. Looks in your direction, just in time for its head to get blown off by an eldritch bam that comes straight from your hand.
A disgusting little snot.
And with that, it just sort of falls over backwards. It's 1 foot sticking up in the air, the other foot still in the boot, still glued to the ground by the entangling vines, brought to you courtesy of Gloom. And with that, you have completed this combat, it seems. Or so you hope.
Yes. We still need to be on the lookout for whoever they were afraid of.
That is very
I think
true.
they're afraid of the thing in the hole.
Yeah, so, but somebody's been throwing them in there, they said.
Let's throw all the bodies in there so it doesn't have a reason to come looking for food.
All right. If you wish to spend some time doing so, you may. Let's see. Is anyone injured? Gloom is going to use a little bit of healing on her buddy, Valena. It tops her off.
I'm down for Biggie.
You're down?
No, I said I'm only down 4. It's no biggie.
Oh, when did
I
you?
don't think you're down at all, are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot to update
It added back.
roll 20
Yeah, from the last little tidbit.
by the river.
Skirmish.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
gotcha,
right.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the circle of vines is allowed to expire, just as all the goblins did expire. All right, so you're you guys are in the process of yeeting them down the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna check to see if they have anything as we eat them down.
Yeah. If they have anything of information or importance on them. Well.
Kind of doubt it, but we'll check.
Okay. So these gremlins don't really have anything on them other than their weapons and armor. It looks like they've got some stuff that you guys would probably regard as trash in their pockets, like stones and bits of rotted food. One of them has a potato, which has a number of bite marks in the raw potato. But it looks like these guys were destitute. Did you want to search around this area anymore after you've finished dumping everything in the hole?
Yeah, see if there's any more information you can gather.
We look quietly. What was the name of the person that was throwing them down the hole, or the creature?
Well, you killed all of them, but you seem to recall one of them. Smokey recalls it said the name Rip Nugget.
I thought it was Rip Gut.
Rip Gut, Rip Nugget. I don't know. Some guy rips stuff. I'm not.
That's right.
Charming.
Yeah, that's gremlins for you. Charm us, all of them. Valena is not going to engage in eating stuff down the hole, nor is Gloom. Smokey feels like this might be a job better suited to taller folks, rather than her throwing out her back. So she'll let you guys carry on with that.
Voltan doesn't like the fact that we're doing this to creatures of desolate. You know, they looked like they were just kind of desolate and destitute. They're just awful, and he kind of feels. Yeah. Even though he had to kill him, he's like, I don't think just desecrating their body like that's really what he wants to do.
He says, "Well, as you
don't have time to dig graves. Just kidding.
It's not so much graves; it's just respecting them.
Well, they're gonna get eaten by something.
Yeah, I think they definitely are." Smokey's kind of at the edge, peering down, and she says, "Well, Gloom, get us some light down here. Gloom comes over and sends a little bit of light down there with one of her little flame balls. And for anyone who would join in looking down the hole, you can see that you guys tossed down about a half dozen of those dogs and one or two gremlins. And there's it looks like at this point there's just you can see a couple things floating on the surface of the water. It looks like one dog and two of the gremlins are just floating on the surface, but the other dogs you don't see them at all. And you just hear a kind of groaning sound. Coming from down below.
Pickle's gonna yeet the rest of them in there because, hey, at least something's getting fed and happy.
All right, so Pickle proceeds with the yeeting.
While she's doing that, can I actually, since she's going to do that anyway, I'm actually going to do the light cantrip.
All right.
Just place it on one of the creatures because we see a better what's in there.
All right.
Oh, now you don't mind me throwing one in there.
Well, I mean, if you're going to throw them in there anyway, does it really matter?
Okay. It takes about 10 minutes to lob all the bodies down there, since she's pretty much the only one engaging in such activities. But as she's about to lob the last one down, you do cast a light spell on it. And looking down, let me find the other map here.
Making the tiny girl do all the heavy lifting. I see how it is.
Yeah.
You're very strong. Don't lie.
Want me to throw you down the hole?
No.
No thanks, dear.
Muckety muck elves not getting their hands dirty.
Background.
Technically
Let me
not
drag
enough.
this over
Look like
here.
one.
And I'll put
Still
the party
not.
star in there so you guys can see.
Name of
Look
next
at that.
character.
You did good smashing.
I did. Oh, I put the party star on the wrong layer again. Damn it. Oh no, what have I done? Stop that.
I don't know. I'm not looking.
Ah.
I haven't seen anything. I
Good.
still see dark.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, relax, player.
What have I done? Stop. No.
What has science done?
My hair heater. Okay. So, over here, you look down and you can see there's a natural cavern. It looks like it's at least 70 feet down below this hole. And there's just surf churning around. You see the bodies of those dogs, and there's like one dog floating around here. The others, there's goblins or gremlins rather, floating all over the place in here.
They all float down here, Georgie.
They all float down here. And as you move around the outskirts of the hole to get a better vantage point, you see there's a large rocky outcropping on the south, and there's some sort of a large creature down there. Let me get a picture of it for you.
A gyre or walrus?
It's kind of walrus.
You're not entirely wrong. Where is it?
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, come on. Open the picture in the other tab. All right, so I'm not sure if you can see that. I will also post it into the notes channel. All right, so give me some nature checks to see if you can figure out what this is.
I have 0 on nature, so I will not do it.
Alrighty.
16.
God dang, man, you just killing it.
I'm doing all right.
So
I rolled an 18.
18. Oh, okay. 18 is pretty good, actually. You guys recognize this as something known as a bunyip.
Yep.
A bunyip.
bunyip?
Bunyip. It is a carnivorous creature, sort of like it's sort of like a dire walrus in a way. Let's see if I can find a good description of it. And here's another picture coming right up. Discord, where did you
That's a
go?
bunyip.
Discord.
You said BUNYIP?
Yep.
Bunyip.
Bunyip.
Yep.
They's ugly.
Yeah.
I think that's a bunyip.
They's real ugly.
Do I know what a bunyip is?
It doesn't ring a bell. Well, actually, what did you get on your nature check?
I didn't because I have a -1.
Well, you can still roll. See if you can recall anything. Your dad is a hunter. I'll allow it.
8.
8. All you remember is that there is some sort of a dangerous aquatic predator. The rest of you, having gotten a 16 and 18, you know that they're something of a cross between a shark and a seal. They're typically found in either freshwater inlets or saltwater coves, and they can grow pretty much anywhere, but they tend to hunt where prey is plentiful, often to the consternation of coastal residents and fisherfolk. You do know that they're very territorial and also extremely loud, and when they get fired up, their roars can echo for quite a distance. But they are still pretty rare creatures, and in some circles they're regarded as just like folklore.
It's interesting.
Yep.
Guys, don't fall in that.
Don't
Being
say.
nasty down there.
Yeah. Gloom is just gonna back her way away from that hole, and kind of poke Smokey and indicate that maybe it'd be a good idea to get back.
Benito, you definitely don't want to go in there. Not a good friend.
I will take your word on it.
Well, at any rate, that thing looks like it's pretty well fed at this point. You can hear it snoring. So, I don't think we got too much to worry about at this point. What the hell was that?
It was a good idea.
I just fired a lightning bolt. Did you see that? You didn't see that. Hold on.
No.
Oh, god damn it. Come on, computer. Put the characters back on the map. There. No, I did a lightning bolt. It was like, I clicked there.
I see the green.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
Wait. I didn't see. Hold on.
Poison mist.
Oh, cool.
Look. He's shooting out his blasts. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, he's turned traitor. Pew.
Burps and farts.
Zalrig is going to investigate this little area up here as well.
Okay. You head on up there. And the floor and walls of this chamber are very musty smelling, and they're covered with matted, wiry fur. There's well-gnawed bones that lie scattered around the floor, and a dozen wooden stakes have been driven into the ground near the walls, many of which look like they've now been pulled up, as all the creatures that they were restraining broke free to come and attack you guys.
I'm so glad that's not C4.
Yes.
God damn it! I keep blasting stuff.
And then he started blasting.
Yeah, I was gonna say he started
And
blasting.
then I started blasting. I don't know why that was on that map. God damn it! Who made this map? Okay. All right. So Zalric is just kind of wandering off, doing his own thing. Give me a perception check, Zalric.
Oh,
Finally. It's
it's an 8.
An 8, you said.
Don't see too much.
You do not see too much at all. It is true. Roll initiative, please.
oh no, just him or all of us?
Just him, because he's the only one close enough.
Ooh.
Oh.
You
Hmm.
fool! What have you done?
Oh, damn.
The dice giveth and taketh away.
They sure do. All right. Let me do this.
The letter
here.
you're affected by the letter T.
Tokens
There's a mental link. No, never mind. Okay, no.
That's Tiny Tim.
All right. From seemingly out of nowhere, you see a flash of black and red fur leap at you as claws come for your face. Your pretty, pretty elven face. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
It just hits.
All right, you feel sharp black claws rake across your face and down your neck as some sort of a loud snarl brings fetid breath into your nostrils. You take 6 points of damage and are knocked prone, and you see this big black and red leopard atop you.
I just shot up. Oh, there's some kind of giant cat over here.
I like you're so calm too. There's some kind of giant cat over here. Oh, okay, we'll be over there in a second.
Well,
I love it.
Wait. You'll start heading in that direction.
All right, just a second. All right, at this point, the rest of you can roll initiative.
Alright.
What am I doing?
Seriously, jeez. Alright, my initiatives are just always. Alright.
4.
All right,
I rolled a 19.
Let's see. Four, Zoltan got a 19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Valena gets a 17. Gloom gets a 14. And Biggin. Let's see. Smokey. 13. She's like, oh, hell. Where'd that elf get to? Let's see. Veneto. What did Veneto get?
9.
9!
9.
9.
Okay.
Those.
All right. The cat that is upon your chest and has knocked you prone is going to attack you with advantage, trying to chew your the side of your face off. That is an 18 to hit. It noms upon you for another 6 points of damage.
Oh,
What, you say it's on top of him, though?
It is, yeah. It's basically on top of you. So you are restrained as this thing has pounced upon you. Oh man, stop that! Stop. What am I? Am I in the wrong selection layer? Initiative, move, objects and tokens. Okay. I'll just stagger these tokens a little bit here. There we go. All right. So you've taken another, I think, 6 hit points now. All right. From down here, this guy. You hear a goblin voice coming from further to the south, and looking up, you can see a creepy-looking goblin. Let me find a picture of him.
Is he in a cat costume?
No, he's not in a cat costume. He's open image in a new tab. Boop. You see this dude. Copy image. Okay, Gogmert and Tangletooth.
I don't want to know how I got that name.
You don't know, but yeah. So this is that Black Panther with the red stripe down its back, and this evil-looking gremlin. It looks like he's got a sword made of fire in one hand, and he reaches, as he gets inside of you. He says, "What do we have here?" And he reaches up, grabs the hilt of his fan, and like swings it in your direction, and a piece of flame flies off the sword at you. That is a 21 to hit.
If I'm prone, does he have disadvantage?
He does.
To hit me?
Yeah, he does have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack. Good call. Okay, and that saves you because it's a 10 for the other roll. So yes, he flings a gout of fire off this flaming sword that he's carrying. In fact, it looks like a sword that's made of flame. You don't even see an actual blade, and it just kind of sizzles on the ground a few feet away, putting up a gout of steam from the wet brambles inside this labyrinth you're stuck in. It says,
Well, Tanglefoot doesn't like his meals cooked. I guess it's just as well. Kitty, eat him.
all right. Let's see. It's 11 o'clock. I think that this would be an ideal time to break with a suitable cliffhanger for next time.
Oh.
Get off of me. Okay.
Zorak ran too far away from the party.
Yeah,
We turn around for 2 seconds.
he went walking the block, and he got himself a face full of pussy. Unfortunately, that pussy had
It
claws.
doesn't always
and help
For the way you plan.
very.
That was a mean kitty.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Kitty got claws. All
Vault's
right.
gonna come try to help.
Yep. All right. Well, next time we will have, hopefully, we'll be able to have Kelsey join us for this. But I think this went pretty well tonight. We covered a lot of ground, actually. So good job, guys.